Welcome to the Motivated Podcast. I am Marlene Motivates, your channel for motivation, inspiration, and positivity. And you know what we say over here? Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
So, welcome to the Motivated Podcast, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have not already, subscribe to this channel. We do the Motivated Podcast every Monday. So, I wanted to talk about, this because this is a channel for motivation. And I just want to say and put it out there when we get lazy, discouraged, and we're unfocused, there are people who are waiting for that. I want all of you motivators to know that and to understand it. When you go into every day, you have people out there waiting for you to be this way. They want you to drag your feet. They want you to procrastinate. They want you to be discouraged. They want you to throw in the towel so that they can laugh at you, so that they can make fun of you, so that they could say, I knew you were never going to win anyways. But we know better. See, we're already prepared. That's the thing about life, motivators. We have to be prepared to win. And the way to win in this life is to be ready for all targets, all things to try to get us down, and be prepared for those who are going to backstab you, the ones that are going to talk about you behind your back. And especially you have to prepare to the ones for the ones that you don't think would ever hurt you. You have to be ready for those people. It's always the ones that are hiding, wolves in sheep's clothing, ready to devour you at any weak moment. And that's what people do. They wait for your weakest moments. They wait for when you're the most vulnerable, when you're going through the biggest stress of your life. And that's when they abandon you. And that's where they move in to try to get your downfall. And I want you all to know that it's a reason for this podcast. And the reason is there are those you know them right now. They're looking at you, smiling in your face, and they can't stand you. They actually hate you. They actually are jealous of you, and they are planning. They're scheming for your downfall, and they will do anything that they can to get that to happen. Whatever it takes, whatever they have to do, whatever they have to say, whether it's a lie or whether it is going to be some personal or private information about you, they're going to do whatever they have to do to get you down, to get you unfocused, to get you to be hurt. They'll do whatever that takes. And if it takes for them doing something mean to you, then that's what they'll do. I want you all to know that. They will do whatever it takes to hurt you, whatever it takes to get you discouraged, whatever it will take to get you unfocused. And the way that people do that to get you away from your focus is by asking you to do things for them. And it seems like not something that we're really aware of. But when they make it always about them and you're always supporting them, and guess what? You never get to support yourself. You never get to work on your dreams. You never get to work on your own goals, your own light, tuning in on the reason for your being. You never get to use your talents because you're unfocused. And it's something that is very natural, just very subtle. It's very subtle where people will take you off of your target. They will try to get you to do this and that for everybody else. And next thing, years pass by, years that you haven't done anything within your goals, within your talents, within your gifts. But we all can get back on track. And I say it to every single person, give yourself the permission to forgive, to let go, to not be upset about what happened to you and what other people did. It's about you're right here and right now. What am I willing to do on today to change the direction of my life? And the way we change the direction of our life is allowing ourselves to move forward. Let yourself move forward. Let yourself live in the present moment and enjoy your life. You have to give yourself that permission to enjoy your life and not to let other people be in control of what you want, of what you like. What people will do is they'll try to make you feel guilty for not liking what they like, not supporting them, not doing all of the things that is toxic, that's manipulative. Get your eyes, get your mind right, motivators, because it's about us. And if we don't fill up our own cup and take care of our own self, we will be good to nobody. And especially, we will be not good to ourselves. Now, I'm coming in heavy with a heavy message. There are evil people with wicked spirits that enjoy seeing you sad. They love to see you suffer. They love to see you discouraged. They love to see you um, crying, upset, angry, and shouting. They get joy from that. People love to see your misery. And there are wicked spirit forces out there, and they want to see your demise. They want to see you, even if all they can get you to do is to slow down in doing what you like, because that would mean that you would have joy. They don't want to see you have joy. They want to see you angry and miserable, just like them. That is what people want. They want to see you miserable just like them. They want to see you stuck like them. They want to see you unfocused. They want you to procrastinate just like them. Don't do that. We know better. We are better. And I want you to say that about yourself. I know better because I am better and I deserve better. Show it by your actions, motivators. And I have to say, don't let them win. Don't let other people win. People who want to see your demise, don't get angry, don't get upset because they're trying to do things to you. See, we're already ready for that. We have been prepared. You have the knowledge that if it has not happened to you already, it's coming, or they're already there and you don't realize the very wolves in sheep's clothing right around you. They're looking at you, they're smiling at you, and they have that knife right behind their back, ready to attack at your lowest and most gullible moments. See, people know who to fool. People know who that they can use as a puppet. They know who they can play games with. But don't let them win. Don't let anybody win. We have to know ourselves. It's so important to know ourselves, to know our worth, to know what we deserve. And we don't hear that a lot. But I'm saying that to all of you motivators, you deserve to win. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to have peace. You deserve to have goals, and not only to have the goals, but to accomplish them, to have everything that you want. But it means putting in the work. We can't just think things are just going to drop into our lap. Things are just going to happen for us, that it's not going to be hard, that there's not going to be roadblocks, that there's not going to be challenges. And I'm here to tell you that there's going to be many challenges, but it's the strongest that survive. It's the most courageous that win. And I say to all of you motivators, how courageous are you? Are you courageous enough to dismiss the naysayers, to not give any energy and power to the haters, but use that hatred from them as your fuel, as your rocket fuel to get you charged up and empowered to elevate to your next level. That's what it's about, getting yourself to your next level. But we're the ones that have to make the decision to win. And we have to say that to ourselves. It's not going to be easy. This may be new for me, but I'm going to win because I'm not going to let other people get me down. See, it's about, being lazy. Let's just be honest, everybody. Sometimes we get into this ruts where we're just lazy. We're just lazy. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. But at the same time, we become jealous. We become jealous of other people who have not stood still, who have not thrown in the towel. So, with all of that being said, it's very important for us to understand that we can change our life at any moment. When we feel lazy, that's when you have to have that self talk and tell yourself, I know you feel this type of way, but do it anyways. You have to tell yourself that every day. Do it anyways. When I feel down, when I feel discouraged, when I feel vulnerable, when I feel like nothing is happening good in my life, there's always something good that is happening. But it's all about our perspective. How do you choose to look at your situation? And what is your attitude towards it? Do you have that positive attitude? Or do you let others in your environment, those in the external forces, get inside of you and change you? Don't ever let somebody take power or control over your mind, over your heart, over your focus, and over your life. We're the ones that have to make that decision. I'm not going to be lazy. See, we have to change every negative and replace it with a positive. I'm not going to be lazy. I'm going to be excited. I'm going to be consistent. Change that discouraged to encourage. Change unfocused to focus. See, this is how we shift. And the evil spirits, the wicked people, they don't like when you do that mindset shift. They don't like when they can't get you down with their negative words. They don't like when you don't go back and forth with them. They especially hate when they see you walking around smiling. They hate it. Put that in their face. You can't break me. I want you to say that to yourself the next time you feel unfocused, the next time you feel discouraged. Tell yourself, I am winning. I am phenomenal. Change is happening within me. I am deserving of abundance. See, we have to have that abundant mindset thinking. It's not about what's happening right there in our present moment. Yes, there are going to be challenges and obstacles. So many things happen on a day-to-day basis. But but how do you choose to look at it? Or you choose to look at those challenges and turn those challenges into an opportunity and into an opportunity to grow, to learn, to elevate? Hmm. It's all about that perspective, letting yourself have that perspective. Hey, Nate, how are you doing? Welcome in. Happy Monday. Happy new week to you. Blessings to you and everyone who is in the chat. It's so important for us to not let other people win. Don't let them win. You will be falling right into their traps. There's certain people, they try to set traps for you. And some people, unfortunately, because they don't love themselves enough, or they haven't prepared their mind that I know what you're doing. I know you're trying to get me to go back and forth with you. I know you're trying to get me to be negative just like you are, but don't fall for their traps. Don't fall into it. We deserve better than that, but we're the ones that have to not only say it, but we have to believe it. And I'm telling you right now, right now in real time. There are people that you know that you may love, the people right in front of your face right now. They are planning, they are scheming for your downfall. And how do they do that? How do people scheme and plan for your downfall? Just by having the negative things. Oh, that won't work out. And it plants the seed in our mind. Then you start doubting yourself. Then you start giving into fear. Well, maybe I can't do it. Or maybe it won't work out. So I shouldn't even try. See, some people, all they do is drop those seeds of doubt. They make start making you doubt yourself, doubt your abilities, doubt your talents. But we got to see that, and we have to know it when we see that show up in our life, saying, no, 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 you got to get out of here. Those negative thoughts, we got to get it out of here. Don't fall for the old okey doke. Don't fall into their plans, into their traps. There are people out here, and that is their motive. They love to see other people sad. They love it. They love to see you sad and depressed. That's what they want, especially those evil spirit forces. They love it. They love to see you in that dark space. They love you when you start telling yourself, I'm so sad that nothing is working out for me. They love it. Don't let them win. Anytime you feel that way in a dark space, you need to go out and do something for yourself. Even if you just go sit outside, open up a book of something positive, feed your mind during those dark times. We have to work hard, and we have to challenge all of the boundaries. And sometimes our mind, our mental focus is not in a good space, and you have to shift that. That's why it's called mindset shifting, because sometimes the place that you are in, the people you are around, you have to shift yourself out of that. You have to allow yourself to win. Don't doubt yourself, don't doubt your ability. Some things just happen to us to show us, how much do you really want this? How much do you really want it? How much am I willing to do? Because it's hard for me, but I'm committed. That's the thing, is you have to be committed to yourself. You have to be committed to your life. You have to be committed to win. You have to be committed. And you have to know yourself. And you must encourage yourself every single day and tell yourself positive affirmations every single day when you wake up. I was just telling somebody yesterday something that I wake up with a grateful spirit. And I think that that's very important for today's podcast discussion. Not all the time we feel the best way. Sometimes our health, sometimes our mind, our thoughts, it can go left into some dark spaces, or other people, or because of our finances, or the way we feel, our situation, the things that people are saying to us. All of it is very overwhelming. But remember every single day that there's hope. There's hope to win. There's hope to succeed. There's hope of light. There's hope of power. But we're the ones that have to shift all of that negativity. You have to shake up the room, and you have to remember your power. And your power is from the inside. Your power lies from within. But sometimes I have to tap my own self on the shoulder and say, no, no, no. No, 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 we're not doing that. We don't do that. We believe in ourselves. And it's very important during those hard and dark times for you to encourage your own self and to say, I'm capable. I'm having a hard time, but it's going to get better. I love myself. I'm a great person. I am giving. I am deserving. I'm just going through something. Always look for something that you can learn from what you're dealing with and going through. It's about what you choose to focus. What do you choose to focus your mind? Are you going to choose to focus on the negative, or are you going to let yourself see the positive in everything? Yes, in everything, we have the ability to get something positive out of it. Even when people hurt us, when people discourage us, when people stab us in the back, when people don't support us, when all of those things happen to us, it does not mean that our life is in a bad space. It just means that those people in our life don't deserve to have us. They don't deserve to have you. And that's on everything. Some people don't deserve to have you. Yeah, it's facts. People don't deserve to have us in their life. And we really don't get into that like we should. But when you know your worth, when you know what you're capable of, there are certain people who are low vibrational, who are mean, who are evil, selfish, mean spirited, backbiting, all of those things that if we really want to win and succeed and be positive and get to the next level in our life, you have to leave them behind. You have to. You have to. You can't roll around in the mud and not to expect to get dirty. You can't be around that positive, that negative energy, those negative people, and not begin to be negative just like them. We are who we associate with. So if you associate with negative people, if you associate with lazy people, if you associate with people who never have anything, then guess what? You're not going to have anything either. I'm just being real. I'm not being negative. I'm not trying to, throw anybody under the bus. But if you associate with people who are always complaining about their life, but they're never doing anything, you're going to be just like that. You are a product of your environment. And if your environment is negative, your environment is lazy, your environment is people who gossip, your environment are people who they never do anything. They're always making excuses. You become just like them. Okay? You become what you associate with. Hey, Colton, how are you doing? Welcome. Happy Monday. Appreciate you being here. I hope all is well with you. Hi, Eunice. How are you doing? Thank you so much. Appreciate you being here. Happy Monday to you. I hope all is well with you. Yes, it's so true. It's so true. We cannot allow other people to scheme for your downfall. Yes, there are people who do things to us, people who hurt us, people who do every single thing to us, but how do you receive it? We have no control over what other people do. All we can control is how we take it in. How do you take it into your mind? How do you process it? See, we may have to work on how we process things. And those are the times where it's okay to buffer. I tell people that all the time. I tell people, the people that I counsel all the time, it's okay to buffer. There are certain people that you have to take some time to process them. It's okay. Stay in that buffering for a little bit. Take your time to get to know people and how they really are, not the facade, not the, you know, what they want to show you. But really, if you pay attention, how do they really treat you? How do they really support you? How do they treat other people? That's how you know who should be in your circle and who should not. There are a lot of people who don't deserve to be in your circle. They don't deserve to be called your friend. They don't deserve to be called your family. Family is not blood only. Family is who supports you, encourages you, and helps you to get to your next level. If you don't have people in your life and they're not helping you to get to your next level, that's not your family. That's a relative. We can't we have no choice over who we the families that we are, what the relatives that we are born with, okay? We can do nothing about that part, but we can choose who we call our family, who supports us, who loves us, who motivates us, who is there for us. That is your family. That is your family. Hey, puzzle pieces, how are you doing? Welcome in. Happy Monday to you. Thank you so much for your support. I hope all is well with you. Hey, Butter Roll Boutique, how are you doing? Welcome in. Thank you all so much for being here. Appreciate every single one's support. Hi, the Taylor's family. Blessings to you. And if any mods who are in the house, always feel free to drop links to other channels so that we can always support. I believe support goes both ways. So, back to the topic, everyone. There's people out there and they're planning, they're scheming, they're looking at you. They're evaluating every single thing how you dress, the clothes you have, the house, the car. They want to know all your business. They're always asking about you. They're planning for your downfall. They're planning for your downfall. They want you to fall. They want you to mess up in your relationship. People don't like to see unity. They don't want to see you happy with your family. They don't want to see you out there laughing. They don't want to see you winning with your business. They don't want to see you having money and you looking good in your clothes, in your home, traveling, having fun, laughing. They don't want to see that. They want to see you miserable. They want to see you angry and shouting. They want to see you going back and forth with other people. That's what other people want. They're scheming for your downfall. Okay? Pay attention. And I got to say that there are evil people out there. Very evil. They're very evil and they have wicked spirits. They enjoy seeing you sad. They want to see you suffer and discouraged. And we can identify them. They never come around when something is bad is happening to you. The only time they come around is when they can get something from you. They can take. Can you give me some money? Can you give me a ride? They want your resources. They want your effort. They want your time, but they're never willing to give you any of theirs. Pay attention, motivators. Pay attention. This is a serious lesson. There are evil people out there, and there's also evil spirits. Wicked spirits exist. They know everything about you. They know what gets you happy. They know what gets you sad. They know how to get people to get under your skin. But the question is, do you let them? Do you let them? Don't let them get underneath your skin. You know your worth. You know what you deserve. Don't even respond to them. Don't even respond. They're not worth your time. Okay? They're not worth your time. They're not worth your effort, and they're not worth your energy. Don't let them win. Okay? Yes, sometimes we get into that rut of being lazy, but I like to switch that word, not lazy, but rested. Sometimes we need to rest, and that's okay. But lazy is when we stop doing everything altogether. You throw in the towel and just, oh, I'm not going to bother. Okay. And we're not that. We're not lazy. We're resting. Okay. We're not discouraged. We're encouraged. See, we're mindset shifting motivators. We're mindset shifting. I'm not discouraged. I'm encouraged. I'm not unfocused. I'm focused. See, when you replace all of those negatives with positives, people can't touch you. See, we get affected when we're not working on ourselves, when we're not encouraging our own self, we're not getting rest. We don't have a positive support system. We're ignoring all of the red flags. We're we're letting other people use us. We're not speaking up for ourselves when we know we need to. We're saying yes to everybody and never saying yes to ourselves. Are you saying yes to yourself? Are you saying, yes, I can win? Yes, I am somebody? Well, that may mean you got to say no. Can't be a people pleaser. Can't make everybody happy. Don't let other people win. Don't let other people get into your head. Don't let somebody tell you about what your potential is. You must know your potential. And I say to every single one of you motivators, you have potential within you. But we get sad sometimes. We go through situations and we hold in that pain because we're trying to fix things on our own. Never forget that there's help out there. There's support. Reach out to a mentor, a counselor, a life coach, a therapist, a friend. Get some spiritual support. Never forget to tap into your spiritual support. It's there, but we got to tune into it, and we have to stop ignoring it. And we have to stop telling ourselves everything is okay when we know it's not okay. Who am I reaching? I know I'm reaching somebody. Stop saying it's okay when we know we aren't. Don't lie to yourself. You have to be honest with yourself. Be honest with you. When you're not okay, say that and mean it. And then find out, how can I be okay again? That's what it's about, motivators. Finding solutions, finding the answers. Okay? And we know what it is. Sometimes it just means making application. Make application for your life, okay? You deserve to win. You deserve to have great things. You deserve to have peace of mind and joy, success in your business, in your romantic relationship. Have healthy friendships. You deserve to have unity. Don't let these wicked people, don't let the evil spirits out there break your unity, break up your relationships, get into your mind and start making you doubt people. Next thing you're arguing, and they're there smiling and say, "Yes, I've been waiting for that." They have been waiting. They're waiting for you to be arguing with your children, arguing with your spouse or significant other. They want you to be complaining. They want to see you sit there crying. They want you to be discouraged. No, that's when you get up and you say, "No, I will not be discouraged. I will not be discouraged because I'm a winner." Speak it out loud. Anytime you have to, never be afraid to say out loud, "I'm a winner." Rebuke evil thoughts when they come to your mind. When things come to your mind, I can't do it. When you doubt yourself, say, "No, I don't doubt myself. I can do this." You have to encourage yourself. You have to encourage yourself. There's nobody that's going to be the biggest cheerleader for you but you. You have to be your biggest cheerleader. You have to be your biggest support. You have to love yourself. That's nobody else's job but yours. It's your job to love yourself. It's your job to know when you're tired. It's your job to know when you need to talk to somebody. And it's nothing wrong with it. It doesn't make you weak or inferior that you need some support. Every single person needs support. Everybody needs somebody to listen to. Everybody needs to get rest. Everybody needs to do some nice things for themselves. It doesn't make you vain. It doesn't make you selfish. It means that you love yourself. It means you love yourself. Message, message. It means you love yourself. And a lot of people are intimidated by your bright light. They're intimidated by your skills, by your talents, by your unity, by your joy, that they can't break you down. Never give anybody that sort of power. Don't give them that power over your life. Never give anybody the power of the control of your mind. There's evil and wicked spirit forces out there, and there's evil people, and they want you to start doubting yourself. I can't do it. They want you to get at one another's necks. They want you, oh, Oh, they don't like me. And no, put peace in your mind. If you're upset about something, say, no, I'm going to communicate. I'm not going to harbor resentment. No, I'm going to make this work. No, they don't like that. People don't like it when you're making your marriage work. People don't like it when you're making your romantic relationship work. They don't like when you're happy with your kids. They don't like when you communicate with your kids. They don't like when you love each other. They don't like when you have friends and your friends love you and your friends support you. People don't like to see you winning in your business. They don't like to see you thriving. I'm telling you right there, there's somebody in your life looking at you and they want to see your downfall. They want to see you lose. But we're aware. See, but you're aware. On period. There, we're aware. We're not blinded. We're not gullible. We're not stupid. Huh. We're not stupid. We know our potential. We know our worth. And you know when you're a bright beam of light, you know that there's always going to be somebody to come along to try to dim that light inside of you. They're going to try to dim the light inside of you. They're going to try to break your spirit. Yes, they will. They're going to try to break you down if all they get to do is get you to stop. That's all they want. If all they can do is to get you to stop, they have accomplished their goal. Never stop. Never stop fighting. Never stop winning. Never stop forgiving yourself. Never stop forgiving people that you love and care about. But also don't be a doormat. See, there's a balance, motivators. Know your worth. Know what you deserve. Help people, but not when it comes to compromising yourself. Know when you need to rest. That's not being lazy. No, no, no. That means I know myself and I know when I get tired and I have to get my rest so I can get recharged. Come on, somebody. I got to get my rest. I need my time. I need to work on my relationships. I have to communicate. See, we're not like other people, motivators. When something is bothering us, we don't keep it inside. We don't bottle it until we explode like a volcano. No, we don't do that. No, no, no. If something is bothering us, we check it and we check it immediately. Hey, can I talk to you? Not in front of other people. No, we don't do that. We know better than that. Take your time. Go somewhere where it's just the two of you can talk. Hey, X, Y, and Z. This has been bothering me. What's going on? And then you let people know how you feel because you're grown. When we're grown, we know better. Thus, we do better. Amen. We don't just say I know better and then I don't want to and complain about. See, we don't just complain about things, we change them. See, it's a choice, motivators. It's a choice. Every day we wake up, we have to make choices. You have to choose to win. You have to choose to forgive. You have to choose to be positive. You have to choose to love yourself. You have to choose to get over your own ego. You have to choose to humble yourself. Yeah. You have to choose to forgive other people so that you don't stop. Oh, I'm telling you that's a word. You have to forgive other people so that you don't keep yourself stuck. Message. We think we're hurting other people, but all you're doing is hurting yourself. All you're doing is hurting yourself. Hey, James, how are you doing? Welcome in. All you're doing is hurting yourself. That's it. That's all you're doing. That's all you're doing. And we know better. We know better. And because we know better, we're going to do better. We know better. Thus, we do better. We're not just those that just we stand for anything. We let people treat us any type of way. No, no, no. We know our value. We know our potential. We know who we belong to. We know what we deserve. And we know our worth. And I want you to say that to yourself too. I know my worth. I know my worth and I know my power. So I'm not going to allow other people to get me discouraged. I'm not going to let anybody get me discouraged. I'm not going to let anybody get me off my focus. See, I got my eyes on the target. I know what I'm here to do. I know what I'm here to do. I want somebody to say that if it applies to you, I know what I need to do. So when we know what we need to do, we go out there and we make it happen. We don't make excuses. We don't blame anybody else. We are responsible for ourselves. And we do that not because we're grown, but because we're mature. We're mature. We're mature people. And mature people have conversations. Mature people ask questions. They forgive. They don't make excuses. They don't blame anybody else. They take accountability for their wrongs and they make things happen. What do you want to happen in your life? Show it by your choices. Make the good choice. Choose the good portion. Yes, everybody. There are people, they're waiting. They're waiting. They're waiting for you. They love it. They love your laziness. They love your discouragement. They love your lack of focus. They want your failure. And if they can't get you to fail at something, they at least want to slow you down. If they could even just slow you down, or even best, they love when they get you to stop. When you start doubting yourself and just say, I can't do it. Mm, they love it. Do you hear me? They love it. They love it when you choose to lose. See, losing, that's in the mind. There's two choices always in this life. You can lose or you can win. You can lose or you can win. And you show that by the choices that you make every single day. I make the choice to win, so I win. And that means I get up, I do what I'm supposed to do. I don't blame anybody because I'm responsible for me. I'm a whole grown woman. You're a whole grown man. And that's it. But we have to choose, okay? We must choose focus. You got to choose what you focus your mind on. What do you let your mind rest on, okay? What do you allow to inspire you? What is your why? What gets you excited about your life? If you don't have some things that gets you excited about your life, you need to get a new why. You need a new why. Every day I wake up, I jump off the bed and I'm ready to attack my day because my why encourages me. My why strengthens me. My why charges me up. But it's up to me to make that decision to feel that way. Not that I always feel that way when I wake up, but I shift my mind and say, you're going to win today. So you have to do everything in order to get to that win. You got to do it. You got to choose to be focused. You got to choose to be inspired. And you have to look for things that inspire you. For me, my past inspires me. When I didn't know myself, when I didn't know my worth, and I look back at the old me and say, I remember her. I remember her, and I never want to be like her again, or I never want to be like him again. It's a choice. I use my past to get me charged up. I use my past to get me inspired. I remember being in those dark spaces when I thought I was nobody. But now that I know that I am somebody, do you think anybody can stop me? No way. Because I choose me. I choose me. I choose to love me. I choose to thrive. That's that abundant mindset, everybody. choose to succeed, and you will. I'm going to put the link here in the chat. I have one more point. There is the link. And this is the last point, everybody. You know, there are people there waiting for you to lose. But you have to remember that you win first in the mind. Your mind is the first thing that tells you what you're going to do. When your mind says win, succeed, forgive, heal, put your foot on the gas, keep on going. You have to be your own cheerleader. You have to be your own encourager, your own motivator. And if you lack motivation, look for it. Read about it. Get yourself a mentor. Get some support. Talk to somebody. Remember, your mental health matters. You matter. Your life matters. Each of us is here for a reason and a purpose. You have a reason and a purpose, a reason to exist. And how I know that, I know the time when I said I didn't have a purpose because I was not in tune with mine. I didn't want to believe that I could do certain things. But we're the ones that have to shift and change that out of our mind. Don't let other people that are negative, evil, wicked, manipulative, and try to do things backhanded, try to do things behind your back, try to discourage you. They have evil motives and intentions. They want to see you down. Never give them that power. We're the ones that keep our power. How bright your light shines, how high your vibes are, how positive you are is all up to you. It's all up to you. It really is. The power of the mind is a wonderful thing. When you tell yourself you can do something, you will. And just like that, on the opposite side of the spectrum, when you tell yourself you can't do something, you won't. So we're not lazy. We're just resting. We're not discouraged. We're encouraged. We're not unfocused. We're focused. See, we're not going to let others win. We're not going to let the evil spirits, we're not going to let wicked people, we're not going to let jealous people or the talk that other people have, the assumptions people make about us, the things people say behind our backs or in front of our face. And I'm not going to lie to you, it hurts. It hurts when people do things to us. Yes, it does, because we're humans and we breathe, we have feelings. But don't let other people and what they say get inside of you and stop you. Remember, you got to be your own friend first. And you got to talk to your own self and say, friend, that's a lie. You're better than that. You can do it. Remember to encourage yourself first. Encourage yourself first. And if you don't, there's always going to be somebody. They are waiting. They're right in front of you. They're not who you think they are. They're not enemies. Most of the time, the people who are trying to come for you are people that you know and you see every day. And you would never know that they don't like you. You would never know they hate you, but they do. Or they're jealous of you, or they're talking about you behind your back. You just don't know it yet. Know your worth, everybody. Know what you deserve. And don't let anybody stop you from your dreams. If something is inside of you, if something has been downloaded on the inside of you, if you have a talent, you must. See, there's no compromise in the word must. You must do it. You must be who you are supposed to be. Know your worth, everybody. So I didn't see anybody hit the link. So I'm going to bring this podcast to a close. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate every single one of you, your support. Don't be down. Don't be discouraged. Get back focused. Know your worth and remind yourself every day, I am somebody. Thank you for tuning in to today's podcast. Know your worth, everybody, and keep going and never give up. I will see you all on Wednesday on the dose of positivity. See you all on the next one.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
Shout out to Puzzle Pieces. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really do appreciate it. And you know what I have to do when the super chat hits? Thank you so much, Miss Nexie. And I will see you all on the next live stream.
Forgive me, I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? Forgive me, I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? Ooh, oh.